Hi Raj, what are you doing here? How are you?
I am good, Jay. What about you?
I am also good, Raj. Hey Raj, I have heard that you've just completed your college. Congratulations, friend.
Yes, Jay. Thank you. But I am quite worried now.
Why? What happened?
Nothing much, friend. You know my family. I have to get a job to support my family. And to get a job, I will need to go to a big city, which is not affordable. Also, my parents will be alone here. Thinking all these, I am quite worried and confused as to what to do next.
Wait, my friend. You do not need to be worried about. It's very simple. Few days back, Mr. Kumar had come to my home. You know Mr. Kumar?
No. Who is he?
He's a manager in the bank of our village. He was talking about some business correspondents and business facilitators, some BC and BF, and mentioned that any youth can be a business correspondent for a bank. Why don't we go and meet him and explore the opportunity? I am also looking for an opportunity within the village only, so I need not go to a city. I just don't want to leave my village.
Really? Then we should definitely meet Mr. Kumar. Let's go.
Namaste, Mr. Kumar.
Hello, Jay. How are you?
I am good, Mr. Kumar. Meet my friend Raj.
Hello, Raj. Namaste, Mr. Kumar.
Mr. Kumar, Raj has just completed his college and now looking for a job. You were talking about BC and BF when you visited my home last time, remember? We thought you might help us, so we came to you.
That's good to hear, Jay. And congratulations, Raj, on completing your college. Let me tell you all about Business Correspondent or BC and Business Facilitator or BF. But before this, let me ask you a question. What is it, sir? Have you heard about Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana? Of course, yes. It was announced by Honorable Prime Minister in his Independence Day address on 15th of August 2014. This is a national mission on financial inclusion. Great! It's an integrated approach to take banking services to the unbanked and underbanked areas and to the people who are hitherto excluded and left to fend for themselves for their financial needs. A large number of bank accounts have been opened under PMJDY. Also, it is necessary to make these accounts active and use them as an instrument of economic activity leading to livelihoods to the underprivileged. In this background, the BC or BF model has been introduced.
That's what we wanted to know.
Good. A BC or BF is an extended arm of the bank's branch. A business facilitator or business correspondent acts as a bridge between the bank branch and the people in the area. She or he is the first point of contact and front face of the bank branch to the people. There are about 2.5 lakhs of BCs providing banking services in the country. And here is a good opportunity to become a business correspondent agent and make your career in this field along with earning good money for yourself and your family. So, how can we become a BC agent? Will you please tell us more about this? Sure. To become a BC agent and be successful in this field, you would need to understand the basics of banking and all about Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. So, let's start with basics of banking. Welcome to the course on basics of banking. Let's see what all are there in this course. Raj, as you have shown interest in becoming a BC agent, let me tell you about the BCBF model and roles of BC agents. Sure, Mr. Kumar. We know that everyone needs access to financial services. But there are situations wherein people are not able to access financial products or services. These situations are called financial exclusions. There are a large number of commercial bank branches and cooperative societies which are offering banking services to the people of India. Yet it is estimated that nearly 45% of the adult population of India have not accessed financial services from formal financial institutions. The effort to bring the excluded in the formal financial fold is called as financial inclusion. However, it is seen that the existing design of the banking structure may not be able to achieve inclusion as there are certain cost and structural issues involved in the delivery of financial products. The branch banking and electronic banking may not be appropriate models to reach the excluded as financial inclusion involves financial education, counseling and building up of close relationship with people. This is really challenging. So, what to do to deliver financial products and services to those? I think banks must look to alternate delivery channels to reach the excluded. That's right. In order to drive financial inclusion, the BCBF model for rural development has been conceived. The person or institution appointed as BCBF functions as an extended arm of the bank's branch in these areas. A BC or BF acts as a bridge between the bank and the targeted people. Is bank's face in the areas where there is no branch. Directly assists the people in various banking and finance-related matters. Performs the role of a friend, philosopher and guide to the people with reference to financial inclusion. Looks like a challenging yet very interesting role. A BC should have knowledge of banking system. Correct. Therefore, it is required for a BC or BF to be familiar with the working knowledge of bank and its various functions. After completing this module, you will be able to define a bank, explain the structure of Indian banking system, identify public sector, private sector and cooperative banks, list the functions of banks. Bank is a financial institution that acts as an intermediary between savers and investors or users of funds. Banks offer various services to their customers. A bank accepts deposits from the public in the form of savings, current and or term deposits. Allows a customer to remit money or funds from one place to another in the form of demand drafts or money transfer. Accepts instructions from the customer and makes on their behalf payment for utilities such as electricity bill, telephone bill and school fees. Accepts tax payments on behalf of government. Lends money for business, agriculture, purchase of house or purchase of vehicles. Transacts buying and selling of foreign currency in foreign exchange. Offers safe deposit vault facilities for safekeeping of customers' valuables. Offers ATM machines which allow the customers to withdraw funds from their accounts round the clock. Offers credit or debit card facilities which help customers make payments for their purchases. Sells mutual fund units and insurance products. In India are generally classified into scheduled and non-scheduled banks. Banks which are listed in the second schedule of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934 are known as scheduled banks. Unscheduled banks form a very small component and function as local area banks. Scheduled banks are further classified into commercial and cooperative banks. Commercial banks are classified into public sector banks, private sector banks, foreign banks, regional rural banks, and local area banks. Cooperative banks are classified into urban cooperative banks, agri-cooperative banks, and land development banks. Public sector banks are the banks in which majority ownership, 51% or more share capital, is owned by the Government of India. Approximately 72% of the banking business in India is performed through public sector banks. These banks are further classified as displayed on the screen. Click each type to know more about it. State Bank of India is the largest bank in India and has more than 17,000 branches. It has today 5 associate banks, namely State Bank of Patiala, State Bank of Bikaner and Jaipur, State Bank of Mysore, State Bank of Hyderabad, and State Bank of Travancore. State Bank of India has many financial subsidiaries such as SBI Life Insurance Company, SBI Mutual Funds, SBI Factors, SBI Capital Markets, and SBI Cards. There are 19 nationalized banks in India. They have the largest number of branches in metro, urban, semi-urban, and rural areas throughout the country. In addition to these banks, the Bharatiya Mahila Bank, exclusively owned by Government of India, started functioning with effect from November 19, 2013. Regional rural banks have been established with a focus on rural development. These are also scheduled banks sponsored by public sector banks, but unlike commercial banks, their area of operations was restricted to 3 or 4 districts. Also, they do not offer all the financial services that are offered by commercial banks. Their ownership capital is provided jointly by central government 50%, concerned state government 15%, and the sponsoring bank 35%. Click on the right option and click Done to complete answering the question.